you need to put everything in note. While I am going to one by one, please, if you have anything in your mind, you please put it note in your paper. Because this is one of the key reasons 99% of our people become frustrated or failure because they are high educated, but they don't bother to keep any note. They always think, okay, I'll keep in mind. But did you see your brain capacity? How it stores? Mobile, you are seeing your mobile, right? Okay, mobile, I have 60 gigabyte data storage. Okay, I have 2 gigabyte data storage. So if you have the 60 gigabyte data storage in your mobile, then you will go through that whatever video or whatever snaps is coming, doesn't matter because you have enough capability. But think alternatively. If you have 1 gigabyte capacity, then you will be very careful to click the right click. Am I right? So that means everything you understood before starting, but as a human being, we never judge ourselves. We never try to understand what exactly capacity we have. We always think that, okay, I have keep in mind. I don't need to note it. I am very smart. But do you think so? Maybe after 1 hour you will forget it. So you can give the blame to the lot of people. But it is your responsibility to keep note. So first, again, আমি বাংলায় বলছি যে তোমরা যদি আজকে থেকে আমি তোমাদেরকে ফার্স্ট এমপ্লয়েবিলিটির ফার্স্ট সূত্রটা আমি দিচ্ছি যে তোমরা নোট রাখবা। প্লিজ ডোন্ট ফরগেট ইট। দেখো আজকে যেই ছাত্র কয়েকজন মিস করেছে এমনও হইতে পারে তারা ভুলেই গেছে। Because they are not keeping note, they are not using more reminder. Maybe lot of factor need to be there, but keep in mind you have to keep note. এখন প্রশ্ন হচ্ছে তোমরা যদি নোট না রাখো তাহলে লোক একটা ডিসপ্লে তোমাদের পিছনে আমি যাচ্ছি while I am talking with Sohag first time I put note. I am talking with Sohag and Shibli few days back, 2 or 3 days back, but they saw that I am talking but I am keeping all note what I am talking with them. On the basis of my note I gave it to the answeri and he already put it down that what exactly I am just putting down in the paper. But you see, if you ask me, honestly speaking, I forget it. What I'm talking with Swag. Because I should not keep in mind always that what I'm talking with him point to point. So if I'm not put down in my papers while I'm talking, that means the time what I'm spending with Mr. Shibli Shariar and Mr. Swag Mia is outlets. Am I right or wrong? So can you imagine that how much outlets job we are doing every minute, every second? Imagine yourself. So that's why I'm giving the most emphasis that please note it down, what exactly you learned today. And at the same time, you have to keep in mind, and of course, at the same time, I am also putting my stress and putting my humble request to the faculty member also, please keep note what exactly you communicate with the student. Please keep note what exactly you are planning to do in the next class. Please keep note what exactly you are trying to figure out for the career mapping of the student. So well, I hope that you will not forget it. And I can give you the guarantee, if you keep note, you never become failure. It's impossible. So now I told you to keep note. So next you need to apply the note. What exactly you learn it.
Study shows that average people tend to forget 50% of the newly collected information within an hour. And after a day, we forget 70% of them. What would happen after a week? It's whooping 90%. Yes, average people forget 90% of the newly collected information within a week. There are some exceptions, some people may have superior memorizing power, but on average, we forget 50% of the information within even an hour, a simple hour. Can you imagine? Human brains are made this way. So now you know how crucial it is to keep note. Now let's look at a few ways to keep note. The first one that I use or I would recommend to you is to carry a diary or a notebook with you. This will help you to note down all the important information. And remember, don't write everything in there. Just write the important information that may help you in future. And if you think that carrying a diary would be a hassle for you, it would be a burden for you, then you can use your smartphone. Yes, there are some built-in apps both for iOS and Android that you can use. For example, in iOS maybe there's an app called Notes, and in Android phone there is an app called Memo. Now, you can use these two built-in apps, or you can switch to a third-party app that has more features. You may think that the third-party apps has, yes, there are some third-party apps that has more features. You can manage your notes more properly, and you can prioritize them. You can sort them out properly in third-party apps. So from today on, no excuse. If you said that I don't have a paper or pen, just use your smartphone and always try to keep note.